baby. I gotta tell you guys some stuff because I'm excited, and yeah, I also gotta put on my makeup, and I'm wearing my kitchen apron because I have a white sweater and it's just gonna mess up, guys. So, with foundation. Okay, I'm really excited because even though I can see that I've been in a rut for the past 6 weeks, I think, since I came back from Sardinia, then Geneva. I am gonna put on my makeup, then I'm gonna go to the city. I have to drive there for half an hour, and then I'll be there, and then I'll check my eyes because my eyesight is changing again. And this is gonna be the first time that I measure at an no, it's not an optometrist, but almost. And just get my eyes checked if I need like glasses to compensate for all the changes in my eyesight. I don't know what's going on, but this is what has to happen. Okay, so I'm a makeup, and I am excited because there's lots of media stuff coming out of mine. Tomorrow, a podcast, so by the time you're watching this, the podcast will be out, and it's in Dutch, so yeah, it's about my journey with my eyesight and the special ways in which I live in order to get that done. So, but the thing that I find really exciting is that I've been watching back all of the videos that I've made and all of the, and these media things that are coming out, and I'm like, oh my god, that's me! I did that! And on the podcast, I said something so positive. It was so optimistic, and I was like, wait, that's that girl. I'm not there now. And what I was, I need a little bit of white in there because of my albino skin. So yeah, I mix my foundations, and I have like now 3 colors because I have yellow undertone and I have also some neutral undertone, and then I'm really white, so I need those 3 colors. So I swear, I hope I'm gonna get this done in half hour because otherwise I'm gonna be so late. I don't want to be late. Okay. What I said on the podcast is that, you know, it's kind of like post-traumatic growth, that even having visual impairment has its perks. And what I said in the podcast was that I have overcome so many things that seemed impossible that now life's kind of opened up to me, and I'm like, everything's possible. Why am I laughing? It's because I've only been looking at everything that's not working for me in the past few weeks, and like, I don't know what everything is like right now, but yeah, I was just watching all of these things and where I was so positive and like enjoying life, and I filled my cup with my own energy from all those videos that I made and from the podcast that I was interviewed in, and it's all coming out soon. I also noticed, there's something that I did a few months ago. And it's gonna come out soon, but I'm not allowed to talk about it yet. But no, what did I want to say about that? You can tell, like, my head is just like a sieve. Everything's just falling through. Okay. But I had made all of these videos documenting my journey, and I was just so happy. And sometimes I am that way, and I'm just so amazed that lately I wasn't. And now I remember. I had to go back and check whether I was negative in any way that, you know, isn't really conducive to anyone, for anyone, and for anyone's mental health. And I realized that that's kind of where I've been at personally for the last few weeks. I've just been struggling. Um, and going through the motions of like, yeah, I wanted to buy a camper. Now I've gone to look at the third camper, and I'm still like, shit, it's not gonna be the one. I don't even know if I have enough budget to buy the right one. Now I'm like back in complaining mode. um, but yeah, watching all of these media things, it's isn't it surprising that sometimes you can be so down, and the other and another time you're really up, and then it's like when you watch that, like, yeah, that's what basically what happened. I just like was like, oh, that's me. That's also me. All right. I'm gonna try and get back to that. Like, not back, but to remember, like, oh yeah, I can choose to be positive. Um, which is very hard. I mean, come on. But all right, let me continue doing this. I had this huge mosquito bite that happened last night. Kissed my forehead. Some mosquito, thank you. But yeah, all that positivity made me really happy. And also, by chance, this guy, I think he's called Joe Montaglione, but he does tarot. He gives lessons in tarot. I've followed him for a really long time. I took some courses by him. He's amazing. And he was talking about how to grow your intuition, which is not something that I was interested in, but like something kept nudging me, just watch the video. And then he explained something that has been like since I heard that, which is now maybe like 17 hours ago, I've been just absorbing that. And what he said was a really good way to not get hung up on your emotions, or maybe something that's triggering you or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. It really spoke to me because I've just been in a kind of dark and cloudy, shadowy place and struggling with that. And he was like, take a breath, see where you are, be aware that you are, and it's this awareness, and it's so light. You don't have to do anything for it. Awareness is always there. You don't have to struggle for it. He was like, awareness is the part of you that's always there, and it will always exist, because it is not, yeah, I don't know how he said it. It was like, it's not the part of you that is alive or not alive. It's just awareness. And he was like, you can always go back to that state and kind of detach and retract yourself from emotions and things going on, just to remember who you are, and that your awareness is always there, and you can be there, and that is who you are. You don't have to be identified and make stories about the emotions or I think you should just go and watch him. The title of that video is called Intuition, or How to Grow Your Intuition. And there was a lot that went before he said that, and it was like all about how the mind can really take you away from being in your body, and how the body kind of never lies. So if you want to know like what's up with you, then check out how are things in your body. And that I learn that all the time. I do that all the time, and I hope you guys know about that too. But when you get overwhelmed with emotions, to disidentify with them and to realize it's just something that's there. It might help to God, I hope I'm doing the right thing, because I'm like obviously not looking in the mirror right now. But yeah, it can help you to detach from the emotions, and to help you remember that you are not the emotions. The emotions are an experience of life, and they can pass through you. They can come and they rise, and then they kind of ebb away. And it's good to not stop that flow of emotions. But for me, it actually got me into this feeling of like, how was I gonna say it? Like, the last few weeks have just been so identified, and I've actually been like smoking weed and yeah, trying to figure things out, trying to be with myself, and not really actually thinking about how to detach, really. But now, since today, I've seen all of these positive expressions of myself, and that I know it's like a feeling in my body, like I can feel life starting to flow again, you know, like synchronicities come when I'm at the right vibe. And I'm really, oh, I'm very excited about everything that's happening, and I get to be in the middle of that stream or river of excitement. And so that's what I'm gonna do. But there is something that I wanted to say, but I can't really remember. Yeah, I think it's something like okay, so it also happened this morning when I woke up, and I have talked on the channel before about that with that I often wake up with a lot of stress or depression, and straight away I detached myself from those thoughts. I was like, I am not that, but I can observe and not get like pulled away by the wave of all of these emotions and stories, because I could tell, oh yeah, those are stories. That's a lot of emotions, then there's thoughts, and then there's some more emotions about the thoughts that I've had, and then I tell myself a story, and I know this one. You know. How's it going? Not too bad. Yeah. Now I remember. It's that the soul, this is how I see it, okay? The soul is that thing between the higher self and the body. So the soul is actually expressed in emotions. And the soul is not black or white. I'm not talking about race. It's not, it has like, the soul expresses itself in like all of the colors. The soul just wants to experience. The soul wants to express life. So that's one of the things that I was just realizing yesterday, without even knowing this, what Joe, the tarot guy, was saying, that it could be something, if I'm not challenging myself too much, that when I experience a lot of things, and if they're negative, that I can also just realize that this is my soul having a full life, like experiencing all of the emotions, you know, and not just being okay or only having positive things happen, because we are in a world of polarity. And Joe Tarot had really nice explanations about all of this, and I can't explain it like he does. And I'm gonna try and do my makeup now and get this done. Alright, I hope you're having a good day. I'm gonna post when stuff comes out, and I hope you're laughing at what I'm doing. And yeah, just bless you, and get that energy high vibe, man. Get into the flow. And yeah, I am gonna post that, all of that, on some place where you can see it. It's gonna be called, I think, like my medicine bag. Yeah, I'm thinking of getting some stuff on School, on Womb Dragon Sanctuary for human design and all of that, and a medicine bag. But then if all of y'all who are also experiencing CPTSD like I have, and grappling with that, and being on this very colorful journey that is like from that situation of CPTSD, actually that really enhances the colors in our life. And I really hope that we can all go like into very positive places, and it's not only gonna be positive, of course, but just to help each other like normalize a whole lot of things that might seem like we're the only ones having to go through that, and to and that's already like a whole baggage of vibration and frequency that gives you that sense of like I'm alone. So I'm hoping to put that on maybe Patreon, I don't know, and have calls. Let me know if you would be up for that, if you think that's a good idea. Just like, or I don't know, just put Patreon in the comments and I will get on that. All right. Sending you all my love. Mwah. Bless you. Bye bye.